honestly news to me that so many people, even my own friends, voted for Donald Trump on the basis of the Epstein list. Because what are you doing?
These are people who thought that they were voting for a cabinet who ran on transparency and keeping women and children safe. That's what they were doing.
The amount of people who said that they are going to have voters' remorse if he doesn't release the list. I was shocked and surprised because I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
I'm not shocked. Not one bit. The whole reason they said that was to get people who were on the fence to vote for him because he said he was going to do that.
Which is quite honestly absurd to me. Like, there are people coming out and saying, I voted because he said he was going to release the list. If that's the reason he got your vote, we need to reevaluate the way that you vote, because I thought that people were more educated in voting than that.
It sounds like she's mimicking what Trump is putting out, that if you voted for that and if you want that all to come out, then you're just stupid. You're just stupid. Because why would you vote for something that is so big in this country? Pfft, dummy.
As far as his Truth Social tweet this morning, I do understand what he was saying. He wasn't saying the Epstein list was a hoax, at least that's not what I got out of it. He was simply saying that he's not the one playing in your face, the media is.
No, he's saying it's a hoax because he doesn't want you to talk about it anymore. And it's working for you.
I just don't care, and I haven't cared for quite some time, because getting the list isn't going to change anything regardless. Once we had the list, we'd have to prove what crimes those people committed. It would be years and years of trial. This thing is never going to end unless we make it end. So can we just be done and get back to the real issues?
So her take on crime investigation is it's too much work, so why bother? It's too much work. We want to save the children. We want to protect the children. And she platforms this whole thing against trans people because we need to save the children from them. We need trans women to stay out of the bathroom. But people like Epstein and his clients and people he hung out with, it's too much work to get them, so we'll just let them keep running around, right? Here is the cold, hard reality. We have finally hit that wall. This is the wall. We're going to call it the Epstein wall. And what the wall is saying is we're fed up. We are fed up with the entire government trying to feed us all of this garbage about the Epstein files, the Epstein list, and all that. We know evidence exists. If evidence didn't exist, Ghislaine Maxwell would not be in prison, and Epstein would not have been arrested. That's how it works. Evidence, arrests. That means people in the evidence when it comes to insert charges here because I can't say them on TikTok. But here's the point. If you're saying we don't need the list, we're done with it, just move on, forget about it, then what you're saying is you side with people who commit those crimes because they're still out there committing them. Picking up 2 people out of that entire ring is not even touching the surface of what happened for decades. So coming out and saying, I don't care about it because it's too inconvenient to deal with it, I can't. I cannot. Release the list. Hashtag release the list. Any creator coming and saying, I don't care about the list, let's move on, let's forget about it. I'm going to have you on the back of my mind as somebody who accepts this kind of behavior, who accepts this kind of behavior against women and children. I'm not moving on.